Back to this place we ride. Salutations, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. This is your host, BrainBoy20. And where we last left off, we had been doing more Endless, trying to get through the barrier that is the Sleeper himself so we can go on to the actual thing of endless difficulty, i.e. fighting an endless amount of people. However, we're not going to do that this time. This time, we have a date with the Viscount. Really, I just kind of want to get rid of him because he's just a nuisance. A nuisance that's just been nothing but bothering me. Has done nothing but bother me.
I was lord of this place before the crows and rats made it their domain.
Hang on, can I get you both at the same time? Yes! Such glorious stupidity. Anyway. How's our low-ranking people look? They are all drunk out of their minds, and I can't build a party out of this to save my life. I lied. I might be able to. In the meantime, we gotta send these people on their way. To the sanitarium we go. Hopefully none of you guys actually have the Crimson Curse, and you don't. So let's unequip all trinkets. So we are going to have to do a low-level run. For the expressed purpose of making sure people aren't dead and or dying. To the transept with you. You won't go to any of these. You'll only flagellate. We don't need anyone from the stagecoach except for the musketeer. Do I have a musketeer? I don't. Let's toss you in.
A champion markswoman. Keen for a new kind of challenge.
Current contagion, chance of this facility, none. Medium. I could also just ditch you. I really have no respect for Bercy. You take stuff from me, you kind of exist. And a lot of your traits are actually pretty bad. Well, soft is really bad, and accuracy on those skills is not that great. So you know what, Bercy, take a hike.
The task ahead is terrible, and weakness cannot be tolerated.
It truly can't. Let's build ourselves a party, shall we? Where will we go? We can go to the Warrens, go to the Musketeers' boots. Or we can go attempt to go on a long mission with an extermination and possibly fighting the thing from the stars, which I know can also grant a memory. You have rabies, which boosts your damage. You're also luminous. I like these ideas. I could also take you with no trinkets. That'd be interesting. Your accuracy has already taken a hit, though, so that seems like a poor choice of planning. I need to give you Mace Bash, because I need you to be able to be good in second row? Yeah, because no, your healing skills only exist in the third unless we party comfort. Although, in case you get flipped around, we could leave Judgment on. Smoke screen, aim shot, patch up, skeet shot. All these things work from the rear, right? Well, let's take you both. This might be humorous. I'll take suppressing fire over rallying flare. We'll give this a genuine try because I've never tried anything of this level of strength. And who knows, it might be useful. Maybe. All your stuff is relatively upgraded. all of your stuff is you definitely upgraded. So I could make you do the called shots instead of smokescreen. Just because marking could be interesting. Scouting chance in the Warrens. Alright, well, if we're going to be doing a long mission, you have field dressing, pep talk, encourage, and triage. You have everything. You could technically get marching plan, and I really like marching plan. So you know what? Let's visit the survivalist. Never upgraded you to full. I should. What do you have? This is how we do it. And scout ahead. You got all decent skills. All your skills for campfires are decent. I can accept these. So what will I equip you all with? You're primarily our healer, and you're going to do burst healing. So we're going to dump your damage. You also have natural. A lot of you are getting natural. You'll also drop your max health, but you'll just be burst healing non-stop. You are going to need to do damage, and you're going to need to do it badly. So, in this case, I will give you the Berserker's Charm. No, because it makes your accuracy abysmal. Do you have anything that grants you accuracy? Maybe undoes some of the things that are being done to you right now. You don't really need the Beast Slayer's Ring. I just need something that makes it so you don't suck when trying to hit something. It's accuracy to ranged skills, sir. I don't think there are any trophies or ancestral stuff that actually boosts accuracy by any measurable amount. I love the fact that you would go first, though. Sure. Let's take the surgical gloves, because you're going to be doing mostly melee anyway, and that'll undo the negative from this. We'll still have to deal with the negative from rabies, but I can accept it. Hendry. You're able to make use of the Prophet's Eye. You're not going to attempt to do healing, you're going to attempt to deal damage. So with your humongous accuracy boost, let's try to put on the pistol. That makes your accuracy even greater. This boosts your speed, but we don't. Accuracy isn't that great if you don't have the damage to back it up. Sure, Dismas's head, why not? Malloy. You'll take the pistol for the speed bonus. And you'll also take the torch. Matchstick. Where is it? There it is. With more accuracy and crit. It doesn't. None of these directly boost your damage. Well, this does boost your damage. Honestly, this is a good setup. I can accept this. Don't need sidearm, don't need buckshot. We can keep patch up on you just in case. Bola, I'll take another rallying flare, in case one of you go first. All those are well equipped. Is there anyone here who could really use restoration? Or better yet, is there anyone here who could take a quick trip to the sanitarium to make you guys suck a little less? Zarok, you're one of those I would actually think about. No. Not doing Procuri. Renee. Fated? No. No, of course not. Danvers. I look at you a lot, but I don't ever think I find anything worthwhile. VX Point. Of course not. What is your disease? We can clear it. We'll do so for the sake of clearing it. Alright, we got our gold. We might as well just make some bank on this, and we're gonna go on the long mission. Which is also an extermination. Let's grab ourselves as much food as we physically can muster. No, we don't need that much. We have the bandages to deal with bleeding. We're going to definitely take medicinal herbs, especially on a long mission. 4 shovels is almost a necessity, and a metric ton of torches is also a necessity. Last but not least, 3-ish skeleton keys. 2 skeleton keys, we'll get more. And I'll take an extra shovel just in case. Alright, we're good. We're good. Let's go. Alright, so there is a chance the thing from beyond the stars can get us. I'm just hoping my team is decent enough to deal with it. Although I kind of know what its mechanics are, and I'm not a big fan. I'm aware of what the Mark of Death does, good sir. I've played this game for almost a year and a half. No, 2 years. No, I think it's like 2 years and a half at this point.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Touch that yet. We know not what we'll find, except our enemies. We could skeet shot, which doesn't do any damage, or we could mark someone. Honestly, these 2 in the front will be able to do enough to start dealing with these. I want to get rid of the acolytes immediately. The ectoplasms aren't something I'm too worried about.
Be gone, fiend! Annihilated.
An excellent combo. Illumination will definitely not kill. But this can stun. And if it stuns, it's a good thing. No, it resists. Thank you, Bounty Hunter. Kind of expected as such. It's no cytokinesis, which is a good thing. Let's start taking our shots, shall we?
Another abomination, cleansed from our lands.
You really like trying to stress out our Bounty Hunter. It's working. That'll give you. But you really, really like doing it. If we could stun you, that'd be funny. And we do. We could actually probably get... No, we'll just finish you off.
Eradicated. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Nothing valuable indeed, and this is the first test run for the Musketeer. This will give us a metric ton of food to work with. I'll probably ditch the bandage. We'll ignore it for now. In an absolute worst case scenario, we can make use of that to get more food. It's almost as if I know this area
Nature herself,
well.
a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
I wanted to get my torchlight up, but I forgot to, so we're going to be dealing on less light. Well, good enough.
Executed with impunity.
That is an excellent crit for us, good sir. I don't think you can easily hit someone in the front, so you might as well start shooting. Suppressing fire hits those in the back. Sniped shot is what we have to deal with.
Decimated.
Additional damage versus marked targets. What is your stun chance, and why is it so poor? Cytokinesis? No. Perfusion? Light? No. Large ectoplasm. Interesting, interesting. Good news, we definitely can hit these things and hopefully take them down. Don't you dare. Son of a... Okay, this is definitely not working the way that I've expected. Do not stun them both. Great. And Judgment. Oh, we don't have... No, we do have Judgment. You
Press
die.
disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
The stun is something I can really ill afford. I need to kill the ectoplasm this turn. Which I don't think I can actually physically pull off, but I'll try. We're close. Cytokinesis is going to happen. No, just big slime. I'm okay with this. I'm not okay with that. I'm okay with this. Why did you resist now? No, I have to just eat you. Wait, that de-stresses? That's weird.
Monster's size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
I would start doing healing for the whole group, but, well, I don't have much of a choice now, do I? One good mark later.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
And you're taken down. Finally.
This expedition at least promises success.
It's probably a mistake, but I'll deal with it. Whatever the outcome. We'll start burning through our supplies soon enough. As a matter of fact, let's crack this open. I'll take the citrines now, because I think they actually can stack high enough to matter. I'd love to take the portraits, but we have too many other things right now.
Another one falls.
You know, that's actually something I didn't want to happen, but I guess I can deal with it.
Back to the pit.
No, really. I really can't hit the one in the front effectively. You have very low stun resist, so maybe it'll work. Oh my goodness, it did. That's actually impressive. Well, stress will never get to us.
Their formation is broken.
Hello, Putero.
Maintain
Long time no
the
see.
offensive.
Back here we are, once again. We're being cut to pieces. Trying so very hard. Do I want to touch the idol? Touching the idol is usually a bad thing. I love you. Well, you're much better than I thought before, and if you can crit on everything, then you can crit on anything. There's a lot of battles here in just this first couple of sections.
As the fiend falls,
Thank goodness you
a
didn't
faint
crit.
hope blossoms.
We actually can finish you guys off before something else happens.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
And you didn't drop anything as a
Be
result.
wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
If we need to go back, we'll go back. As of right now, we don't need to go back. I'm waiting for the thing from the stars to approach. Alright, let's hope there's no battle in here, although there probably is. I kind of want to make use of the first campfire.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Alright. We don't need to heal. So what we're gonna do is, this is how we do it. Scout ahead. Marching plan. Bless. To undo your normally terrible buffs. Is there anyone here who has anything for one action? No.
The light, the promise of safety.
We're gonna get more curios later. I would like to open those curios up, but I just didn't have the space for it. Mostly because I have to take so much extra food. So glad I bring all those shovels. So glad.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Kill the hound? Definitely.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I know what you're going to do. And I want to stun you before you do it. You only debuff dodge, you don't debuff protection. It's still probably better just to mark to start killing. Wow. I will say this. Excellent. Did not expect that to happen. And there's another one down, and another one down, and another one bites the dust. We'll get the Scratcher stunned. I can't hit the Scratcher in any meaningful way, unfortunately. So we'll take this time to start healing. Thank you, Miss Musketeer. The Rallying Flare didn't de-stress them. Perhaps having all my skills based on the... having all my skills basically only able to hit 2-3 effectively is not a good idea. I should probably move one of these skills over. One of those that I don't really use. Thank you.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
A map of the area. What else awaits us? Hello? You grabbed a map of the area. I want to see what... Fine. Grave messing with is not the healthiest profession. Doesn't work. Does this work? Touch the dead. Diseased. You resist. Good. Crimson Curse. My God.
Obliterated.
I want you all to stop as we speak, because I really, really, really don't want to deal with the Crimson Curse. You know how annoying you could possibly be. Get some suppressing fire going. I want them to miss. Doesn't always work, but when it does, it's wonderful. Kill the sycophant. Thank you. We can get one more supplicant, but the other one will have to wait. Blinded by the light. Alright, that leaves you to gather the blood and give the curse. You didn't. Good. Excellent. We'll get another rallying flare, because I can't hit
In
you.
Radiance, may we find victory.
I don't know if Illumination or Dazzling Light does more damage. I want to uppercut, not to stun, just to get you back there so we can shoot you. And my God, did that work.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
We are at the point where we genuinely do not need more invitations. Disappointment. We have 2 more Omega buffs for the next couple of battles. My goodness, more Rabbit Gnashers.
A decisive pummeling.
You know, I kind of figured that was going to happen, but that's just still a bit extreme. Another shot rings out. Ooh, we can either kill you or try to stun the other. I'll go with killing. Now we can get rabies. Ho hum.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
And you are restored, and we finally get some scouting chance. Another room battle with treasure. Who's got the disarm chance? You do. Fair enough. You had the highest stress from the get-go, and now look at you. You are glorious, safe, sane. Perhaps I should ditch this last stack of torches. Perhaps it was entirely unnecessary. perhaps we should try to kill off the ectoplasm.
Precision and
without
power.
critting, mind you. My goodness. I don't want the ectoplasm to reproduce. It doesn't have reproductive rights. Please, successfully stun. Thank you. I don't want to deal with that as a nightmare. Or I should say, it's a nightmare enough as is. Why are you so slow? There we go. One ectoplasm down. A bunch more to go. I think the 2 sniper shots that ring out should pull you back. Excellent work.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
So we do get some scouting. We know there's a room battle ahead of us. We also know there's this treasure here. I'm feeling like we should go for some treasure right now. I could get the thing that would get the trapsahedrons, but at the same time...
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Alright. Oh... No, I'm not taking that, because that is slow. That is the guaranteed slow draw. Bandits. Dead bandits. How's about you go down?
The ground quakes.
And then followed up by you, most likely. And then you could go with a stun, because you're the one that does the most damage. A Spectre for healing. So far, we haven't needed it. Not in the slightest. And you're dead. And you're dead. Wonderful.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
We do not need the holy water. Let's go. My goodness, we can just burn this torch. I wonder, do we get scouting here? We do. An obstacle, a curio, and a battle. I think now's a good time as any to just make camp.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
We don't actually need to eat all the food. We're marching. We'll basically do the exact same thing as before, except without the... Well, we didn't even use the encourages last time. This is how we do it, and you'll scout ahead. And then, bless him. Alright. All is well that ends well. We'll always clear it with our shovels, for we have many, and they are plentiful. We have another key. As if the game tries to tell us these things.
The sparkling eyes of youth, twisted and made merciless.
Alright. Okay. So here's how this is gonna go. This is not gonna go the way you expect. No, it'll go about the way you expect. Hit you. Stunning you, I highly doubt that'll ever happen. And we'll just start de-stressing because I know what's going to happen. So everyone else has got some speed on them. And these things are called to life. Now, why did you go first? I wanted to mark the collector and have you both shoot because he's supposed to be the fastest amongst you. And yet you proved me wrong time and time again.
A powerful blow.
The lifesteal is painful, but not too terrible to deal with. The head games is expected. You can be stunned, that'll kick you out of it. and thus next turn he dies. Oh, you actually have an attack skill? That's the first time I've ever seen it. You know what? In honor of this thing being stunned, we'll just ignore you. That's you dead. Last but not least... Oh, I thought the collector would be dead. Oh well. You'll summon another one to put another body between you and us. I'll admit that hurts, but it's not as bad as you think. So... we'll try to take you down. Inevitably that fails. Shoot you!
As the ghoulish collection scatters, the rats prepare to feast.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. The collector's dead.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
It's worth more than the jade. I don't need the blood. I really, really do not. I have more blood than I know what to do with, and the Trapsahedron is a wonderful find. Oh, Mr. Thing from beyond the stars, where are you? Not here. This is one of the first times I think I've seen a champion enemy that's just been, you know, here. I stun you. You're
Masterfully
executed. That's not gonna kill no matter what happens. So you know what? Marking you in order to make these next couple of shots insane, I think it's worth it. This is the dodgiest party I think I've seen. Like, this man has been like a Superman of dodges. But I think he's barely even ever gotten hit.
A devastating blow.
That's you taken down. Sure.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
No, you can't hit anymore, so you'll do healing. You can't heal because I'm an intelligent soul who doesn't realize what's going on. Oh, don't stun. Thank you, you wonderful, wonderful soul.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Alright, there we go. The Fusilier is dead. Long live the Fusilier. I could technically take this and replace the Jade, because the Jade isn't worth a lot, really. Isn't. Or I could go risky and take the Torch. Because this is technically worth more, and is capital that I hold on to that isn't really gotten rid of.
A shard of alien malignity.
The thing is murderous and unforgiving, but it carries treasures that can't be found anywhere else. Additionally, those who survive its terrible onslaught may even earn unique quirks. Remember, retreat is always a valid option. Hello, creature! Hello, hello, hello! Oh, I've been looking for you. You're hard to stun. I'm just gonna mark you. I'm gonna have to start DPSing you down now. Your stun is by far the worst, so let's just focus on getting our people restored. Oh, you missed. Not like saying that's a bad thing. I'm quite happy that you missed. Paralyzing Shard. Stun? Yes. That doesn't count as a turn, does it? It doesn't. Protection of HP is below 45%. Alright, well that's gonna trigger your protection now. I did not kill the Crystalline Aberration. I did not think this through. Well. This is about to bite really badly. Oh no 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 no, please. just stress, right?
Gnawing uncertainty.
Yes, it's just horror.
The birthplace of dread.
Just horror is fine. We get to murder the thing from beyond the stars, and I'm okay with this. Well, you're going first. You can deal with the aberration, so you don't have a problem. Weakening shard.
Ringing ears. Blurred vision. The end approaches.
I wouldn't necessarily call it the end. I want to drop protection so we can start shooting him. Although he seems to be getting faster. Right, +6 speed. That makes sense. You know, that really actually honestly does.
Soothed. Sedated.
Can you please take a shot at him? Do I really want to just let... Do I want to let the crystalline aberration just go? I can. Honestly, I probably should. It will stress us out like no tomorrow.
Singular strike.
But there is a slight chance we kill the thing from the stars now. You are getting on my nerves. Yeah, no, there's no way in heck we can actually kill these things. Focus on healing. You have crit on him so often, I am so thankful for it. But your blight is really not appreciated. Oh, I should have marked. Explosion on Malroy. Didn't do a whole lot. Thank goodness. I just need to hit you like 2 more times and you're down. Oh, he killed himself.
Vanished to the void.
Lucky Talisman. Grave Robber only. Dodge. Accuracy for range skills and stress. Gold and Comet Shards. You shouldn't have. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that hurt. That hurt a heck of a lot. But I'm interested. So, we'll take this over this. This is worth the same as the Onyx, but the Onyx can stack. The Dodge Stone isn't worth it. I like the Comet Shards. Alright, well, this bites. There we go. Oh my gosh, Seelie.
Wealth beyond measure.
Horrid.
Awarded to the brave
Woman.
and the foolhardy
You
alike.
couldn't have ruined a better opportunity. Well, that was a back-to-back fight. Secret door. There are 2 room battles in our way. How long do I still have to buff? 1 battle, so no matter what, it's going to be wasted. I'm going to save it for the room battle with treasure. And we're just going to spend this time restoring ourselves, piece by piece. I can definitely use 1 shovel. Wonderful. Excellent. You're still useful. You're still very useful. You're necessary. Is there anything here that is not... No, everything here is worthwhile. Or worth more than the 1 jade. Take the disarm. Don't take a disarm, just take the arm. Sack's contents are ours, and it's
Packs
just a
laden
little
with
gold.
loot are often low on supplies.
Not gonna touch the dead body. Would not... Oh, there's multiple battles here. This can be very poor indeed. We'll have to see.
Impressive.
You know what? You know what? I can accept this. I sincerely...
Well struck.
Sincerely and honestly, I can accept what's going on here. We'll mark this Scratcher. It's not like it's going to dodge, but I want to get the damage bonus out on it. And let's just spend our next couple of turns restoring ourselves a little bit. The groping swipes aren't too horrible. And you dodge anyway. Alright, excellent! Let's start dealing with the stress, shall we? We're not going to be able to kill the fungal Scratcher this time around. But, I mean, I guess that's just what we're going to have to deal with. No, he's dead next turn one way or the other. So let's just focus on making sure everyone is actually restored. There we go. The Occultist Incense is just not... It's technically worth more than the Onyx. Technically. Realistically, though, we're probably going to get another Onyx. No, because we're going to have to make room for the Trapsahedron anyway, and that would just be ditched. So, yeah. Rabbit Gnashers. Sure, I can just deal with a bunch of Rabbit Gnashers. Oh, they don't leave corpses, that's gonna be a problem. You notice how all that stress we got from fighting the thing from Beyond the Stars? You notice how there just isn't any at this point? Like, legitimately all of it's gone. Yeah. I noticed too. Thank you, our good friend Bounty Hunter. Can't take it. I only have one key, so we might as well just try to forcefully open it. We succeeded, and there's another Jade to start punishing us for taking the Citrines. 3 Citrines are technically worth more than the... Or 3 Jades are worth more than the Citrines. But... So this is necessary to crack open this... the obstacle. We're not taking blood and the gold. And we could use the medicinal herbs on this curio here. Ah, who am I kidding? We don't need that anymore. We don't actually need medicinal herbs anymore. Those are kind of made irrelevant. Which means that one Jade was a waste, but oh well. I might as well always call myself out on something like this. I keep trying. I don't know what actually deals with that, but oh well. I also thought the thing from Beyond the Stars would give you some form of... I thought it gave you a memory when you beat it. But I'm guessing that's only on the hardest difficulty level. I mean, it would at least make sense. It would make it so no one could spend their time trying to grind memories off the thing. Alright, what fight's here? Well, it seems like we've depopulated the forest. That much is certain. Do I want to just smack you? Good work. No, really, honestly, genuinely good work. You know what? Have your fun. You might be able to kill it. Just one shy. Do you not realize how disappointing that is? Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. No, it's not what we're gonna do. Here is what we are going to do. We are going to uppercut you. Because this guy's probably gonna die to her no matter what occurs. What I mean by that is we're gonna use Illumination, which kills him. However, this has put him in the back. So, for being in the back, you're gonna get sniped. Because you're in the back, we can actually attack you with regularity. and finish you off. Well, I at least made the right choice in the end. Flagellant's collar. It'd be worth more than a single onyx. And that'll leave it at that. And it's just an extra torch. We'll finally crack this bad boy open, since we are most assuredly not going to turn around. Let's make use of the key now. Grab you, crack the torchlight, toss you in. And then we'll make our way towards the room battle, which is just step forward by one. Alright. We will try to finish off the fungal artillery because I just hate the fungal artillery on principle. That was a wasted shot. Ah well. Although I can't really help it. I'm just gonna do this to try to prevent the marking. We did prevent the marking, which is a good thing. Let's try to snipe you, and then we could focus the bounty hunter on the one who's in the front. Rending for the old gods and all that. I also should go and fix my nose, because there's something that feels like it's blocking up the entire right side. Little did you know that this is the most annoying feeling in the world. I am really loving this bounty hunter. I don't need to heal. If we get the stun off, it's fine enough for me. Good work, bounty hunter. You have literally no stress.
The blood quickens.
We'll toss in some extra crests. Make sure you're full. Now I'm curious. There are unique quirks. What are they? Is there anything else here that's just a consumable? Nope. Let's return to the hamlet with our ill-gotten gain, and my, is there a lot of gain.
The agents of pestilence will yet be driven from our woods.
There's not a lot of things in there, but the quality of those things. Lovely. You have rabies, so I was gonna say, oh, you got diseased. No, you got bad humors. Okay, we really need to get rid of that. Flagellant. Prismatic isolation. 1 hero per roster. 25% debuff resist. So does that mean there can only be one person with prismatic isolation? It's a good one. It's like, it's insane, but can there only be one? Nocturnal and Nymphomaniac. That's horrible. I need to get rid of it. I'm gonna try to make it permanent. I mean debuff resist. One hand it's good, one hand it's not.
All my life I could feel an insistent gnawing in the back of my mind. It was a yearning, a thirst for discovery that could be neither numbed nor sated.
Alright, well you got rid of Spasm of the Entrails, and you got rid of both those diseases. Removed Risk Taker, and made it on guard as permanent, and you've returned from your vision quest. Welcome back, you lovely bastards. We're actually gaining an amount of money that is appreciated.